the second Vrata that is from after the Ashadha Shukla Ekadashi to Shravana Shukla Ekadashi, we have the first Vrata, which is the Shaka Vrata. Fruits and vegetables are forbidden. And then we have the Dathi Vrata, which is we avoid curd. One of the reasons which can be understood as a contemporary concept is that there are a lot of festivals which we will be celebrating, and that's why we will be actually preparing lots of sweets. And also, as per what is explained in the Vrata and what is explained in the Puranas, we must actually prepare all the sweets to the offering of the Lord with pure ghee. And due to this, we are already consuming excess of ghee and sweets. So it's not good that we consume extra curd also along with it, which results in fat collection and ill health. So we're getting the supply of whatever fat and other lubrication that the ligaments and our bone marrows need by ghee, pure ghee, because of Ganesha festival and all the Krishnashtami and all the festivals that we are getting. Actually, all these are offerings. In all these things we prepare offerings for the Supreme Lord as Naivedyam, and that is to be prepared with pure ghee. And with the other perspective, now the cows would have given birth, and the calves, they need more milk than we can consume, and that's why we must now learn to deal with less milk supply and more of ghee and other. We need to cater to our needs by alternative substances. And the next is a direct Vrata of Kshira. We are forbidden from consuming milk for 1 full month. That's probably the reason, because there are a lot of... From Bhadrapada Shukla Ekadashi, we start the Vrata of Kshira. Generally, now that is the time when a lot of festivals are there and a lot of Abhishekam, Shanti, etc. will be going on for the Supreme Lord as well. There are too many festivals. And probably for Krishnashtami and other festivals, we would have exhausted a lot of milk in preparing sweets for Lord Krishna, and so there can be a less supply of milk. These are just correlations that we have, but it is mainly meant for gaining the self-control, what we say, by forbidding dairy products and other sweets which we might have consumed a lot during the other months, because we were only allowed to consume those things as substitutes for fruits and vegetables or fat, though they were the sources of fat. So now we reduce the fat consumption, we reduce milk to balance out whatever excess fat we might have consumed. And this is the milk vrata. Buttermilk and curds will be allowed. And the next is from Ashwina Shukla Ekadashi to Kartika Shukla Ekadashi. What we follow is the last Dvidala Vrata, which is the most difficult Vrata to perceive, because all dals, lentils and even the vegetables which sprout out of a seed are not allowed. Rice is allowed for the sake of survival, and very few exceptions are taken. It depends on the region and the kind of mud that we are following, but generally as such, stems, roots are allowed. But whatever sprouts out of a seed, the cotyledon or the dicots, these are not allowed at all. So this is literally going to be eating very little of rice and chapatis and almost the curd only for the entire month. Ghee is allowed, and for some reason mango is allowed raw or even fruit, but it will not be available to us. Bananas are allowed all through, because banana does not come from a seed, it's from a stem. So all types of stems and roots are allowed. Like we have this Shami Gade, Suvarna Gade, all these things are allowed. But potato is generally not allowed. So we take control of our senses and we direct our senses to remain in control by following this Chaturmasya Vrata. Kartika is when all this ends. Kartika Shukla Dvadashi is the Utthana Dvadashi, where we celebrate the grand wedding of Lord Shri Krishna with the Tulasi, and then we begin different types of festivities, and then onwards till Margashira, we have 1 month of gap when we light Kartika light in order to make it slightly lit up for the Lord Krishna. It is like the Usha Kala, or the twilight light to wake up Lord Krishna. And lighting the lamps in those and bursting crackers in that particular month, in those days, also signifies all these animals which go into hibernation, because it's going to be extremely cold. The cold season is going to start then. So we scare off all the animals and insects into go into hibernation and not venture into the dark, because the darkness is more at that time. The nights are actually of the maximum duration. So we don't want to be killing or hurting any other creature or any other insect during the night times, where we have to carry on a lot of activities, because even by 5 o'clock we can see that it's already dark. So prior to starting this one dark month, we scare away. It's also called as Chaturmasya sometimes. We scare away and we give the clear message to all the creatures in the wild and otherwise that they have to stay away from our habitat. And by lighting the lamp every day, we make it known to them that they should be away from this particular region. And during night, all the wild animals also might venture out. So that's why we always light the lamp in Kartika to keep away even the wild beasts. The end of Kartika is beginning of Dhanurmasa, which is very auspicious. And prior to Suryodaya, we prepare what is called as the Pongal or the Huggi, and we offer it to Lord Krishna. That's when the Dhanurmasa has started, Margashira. Masanam Margashirshoham, he says. That's when we have all the Triveni Sangama, the Punya Snanas, and all those are coming up. That's a very auspicious month right before the Uttarayana Punya Kala, because that is when Bhagavanta is beginning to actually wake up. The Devatas are actually in the Sandhya Kala or the Usha Kala, and sun is actually becoming slightly brighter and warmer during that time, when exactly we have the Makara Sankramana happening in the next month. So this is the significance of Chaturmasya and Dakshinayana. I hope you like this video and all this information, and I also hope that all this information which is provided here helps us all to please Supreme Lord Krishna and to instill deeper bhakti in Supreme Lord Krishna for us. Shubhamastu Shri Krishna Vijayate. Please do keep watching this channel for such information and also for such path which we will all together